here we go. How would we even classify this hall? I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Bithead 1000 here, and you are tuned in to the greatest video game program ever. And I'll tell you why. Because today, it's a black hole hole. The gravity from this hole, it bends light. If you got near this hole, it would suck you into another dimension. This hole rips a hole in space-time. I'm not kidding you guys. This is the greatest hole that I've ever seen on this show. That I've ever taken part in. If you guys don't like a long video, get out of here. Leave now. Nothing to see here. This is a long haul video. This is a full pull. A full pull. I don't even know how I'm gonna approach this one. I need coffee. I'm exhausted. I'm completely exhausted. I normally get out of the garage sales at about 1 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock. It's 4:30 now. I'm exhausted. The garage sales wouldn't quit. I got to my furthest point out, and on the way home, I said, okay, you'll hit every garage sale you see on the way home. The way home, it was one after another. It got to the point where I just didn't want to get out of the car anymore. My legs were getting sore from getting out of the car. It's unprecedented. Did I say that right? This is, you want to get an idea of the scale and the scope of this hall? My mother calls me up. Now, my mother was a nun in the past. She was a nun. And I've probably heard my mother curse. I can count on 2 hands how many times she cursed. Duh. And it's normally when she stubs her toe or something like that. My mother gives me a call, no greeting, no hello honey, oh hi, what's going on? My mother calls me up, first words out of her mouth, I got a shitload of games for you. I almost drove the car right off the road. I never heard my mother speak like that. But it gave me an understanding of the scope and the scale of the hall. Okay? You fucking... Hang on, guys. Okay. Sorry about that. So where were we? Oh yeah, my mother. So, okay. I mean, I had what I considered a good day. But my parents just basically embarrassed me. But embarrassed me in the best way your parents can embarrass you. By pulling in a mega haul. And the best part about it is, they didn't call me up and ask me. They just went and they got it. So they're like experts now. They're like, I got a squad out there. It's like it's like a Rainbow Six squad I'm sending out there to hit these goddamn garage sales. Okay, let's get started because we got a lot of ground to cover here. Stick with me. I don't even know if I'm going to make it through this one. Okay. All right, look at this here. Very first garage sale. What do I say, right? This GameCube here. Now, I got 2 GameCubes already. 2 GameCubes that I overpaid for. I think that's why I'm doing what I am doing now with GameCubes. It made me sick to my stomach, the prices I paid for the goddamn motherfucking phone. I can't figure out how to shut it off. Hang on, guys. Alright. I'm sorry about that. Okay. So yeah, I was upset by the prices that I paid for the last GameCube. So now when I see a GameCube, I shoot such a lowball price. Because if I get it, fine, I got it for a real lowball price. If I don't get it, I don't care. So the lady wanted $5 for this thing. I told her, I said, listen, I'll give you $2 for it. She said, okay, take it. And she goes to me, she says to me, I'm not very good at, what did she say? I'm not very good at pricing this stuff, am I? And I said, oh no, you're very good at pricing this stuff. So there we go, another GameCube. It doesn't have the controller or anything. All it has is the power cord and the unit itself. And it's fairly clean. There we go. All right. You know what? I want to put this stuff up here. Okay. Let's put our GameCube up here. Okay. The next garage sale was, it was actually a couple. They both were mute. They couldn't speak. So it's like, imagine that, two people getting together that can't even speak. Everything they would, they'd say, So I was looking around their garage, and you know what? It was basically a junker's garage sale. I mean, these people just accumulated so much junk, and then they were just selling it again. And I happened to look at this VCR. I don't even know why I was looking at it. You know those cabinets that hold VCR cases? You slide them out, it's a drawer, and you put all your VCR tapes in it? I was looking at that thing, and the lady thought I wanted it, so she's like, She opened it up, and then she brings over a box of VCR tapes to show me how the tapes go in it, as if I don't friggin' know. She must have thought this was still new technology. She's like an old lady, right? So she brings over the box, and to my friggin' amazement, I was on my way walking out of this disaster of a garage sale. To my amazement, inside was this F-22 Interceptor. I was just so excited that this garage sale wasn't a total wash, and it's got the game in it. It's got the manual, and like, that's not even a manual, that's a poster, and another poster. Oh, that doesn't even have the manual. It's got a bunch of posters in it, and warranty cards. Whatever. This was $1. Okay. Okay. The very next garage, I shouldn't say the next garage sale. When I say the next garage sale where I found something. So the next garage sale was being run by a younger guy. At least this section of the garage sale was, and he had some Xbox and PlayStation 2 games out there. And immediately, like I said, I start looking at the discs, because to me, how clean the discs are the most important thing. I almost think that the games are worthless if the discs are scratched up. Because you don't know what part of the game something's going to happen or screw up. So I really go for clean discs now. And I looked at them, they were really clean, and he even insured me. He was like, I take really good care of my stuff or whatnot, because he saw me examining all the games. I guess he was trying to save me some time. So I looked at 3 or 4 of them, they were very clean. And so I asked him, I said, how much do you want for them? And he said $1 a game. $1 a game's a good deal. PlayStation 2 and Xbox games. I'll spend $1 a game all day. Okay, let me show you what we got. Star Wars Bounty Hunter. A game that I saw earlier in the day that was all scratched up for the GameCube. 13 for PlayStation 2. This game looks really pretty cool. The way it's animated and whatnot. Okay. Red Dead Revolver for Xbox. Conker Live and Reloaded. We had Conker's Bad Fur Day for N64, which is a pretty neat game. So, Mace Griffin Bounty Hunter. Spawn Armageddon. Halo 2. All these games are complete too. They all have the instruction manuals and whatnot. GoldenEye Rogue Agent. And 007 Agent Under Fire. So there we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 games. 9 games. So that was $9. So we're up to 9, 10, 12 bucks right there. Oh, and the best part is, I mean, the games are cool and the games are exciting and whatnot. But the best part is he had this right here, The Road Warrior, on Blu-ray. And I said to him, how much you want for The Road Warrior on Blu-ray? It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Highly recommended to all you guys out there. The Road Warrior, great movie. I said to him, how much you want for that? He's like, well, it's Blu-ray, so $5. So I was like, forget it. I'll walk away from that. And he goes, well, I can work with you on the price. So I was like, well, how much? He's like, he goes, you could have it for $3. I said, all right. But I don't have a Blu-ray player. And I don't see myself getting one anytime soon. So that'll look cool on the shelf, by the way. Anyway, so that was $2. Now, this one I'm really excited about because I haven't opened it yet. I haven't looked at any of the games yet. I walked up to a garage sale and I saw this under the table. And it's a Nintendo with, the little tag says Nintendo with 14 games for $15. And all the games are in these plastic cases and whatnot. I haven't even looked at any of them. I didn't look at any of them. I just said immediately, would you take $10 for it? And the guy there was an old guy and his daughter. And the guy said, yeah, I'll take 10 for it. And then she's like, Dad, with the games? And I was like, oh, God, shut your fucking cake hole, honey. And he's like, yeah, $10. I was like, oh, good man. Anyhow, so we got a Nintendo here. I haven't even looked at this. I don't know what's inside. I have no idea. This is awesome. I swear this is my first time taking it out of the box. Look at this. Oh, Little Nemo Dream Master in nice shape. I have a little Nemo Dream Master, but I bought it at a thrift store for like $3. It's completely wrecked. This one is like brand new. Huh. That's great. That's great. Okay. It has this cockamamie joystick. Oh, it does have a Nintendo connection to it, though. It's an Archer joystick. I don't know, some type of a simulator joystick or whatnot. The RF connector. The NES Max. Not my favorite controller in the world, but it's still pretty neat. You know what? I'd almost rather have this than a regular Nintendo joystick because I got so many Nintendo joysticks. Okay, and the games. We got pinball. These cases, I don't know. I don't like these cases. We got pinball. Right there, with instruction manual, which is pretty neat. You know what? I might have to keep these cases. Alright, let's just see. Skater die. With it's pretty neat that it has the instruction manual too. These games are clean, guys. These games are real clean, man. Skate or Die, I mean, you could basically throw a rock and hit a Skate or Die game at the garage sales. There's so many of them. But the instruction manual, that's pretty cool. And in another case. Okay. Dr. Mario with instruction manual. Again, I can't stress how clean these games are. Arch Rivals with manual. Double Dragon 2. I don't think we have Double Dragon 2. I think we have Double Dragon 1 and Double Dragon 3. So Double Dragon 2. Pretty neat. No manual. Rad Racer 2 with manual. To be honest with you, I didn't even know there was a Rad Racer 2. Okay. Ah, boys. Look at this, guys. Super Mario Brothers 2. In great condition. Ours has those silver foil stickers all over it. Our copy. This is like a brand new copy with the instruction manual. Oh man. Look at this. Mega Man 4 with Mappy Land instruction manual. That kind of sucks. Be nice to have the Mega Man instruction manual. Tetris. Tetris with Little Nemo, the Dream Master instruction manual. The Three Stooges with manual. Big fan of the Three Stooges. I saw Pat I think Pat the video game punk did a video on this. It doesn't seem like a bad game. It's a pretty decent game. But who doesn't like the Three Stooges? This is an interesting lot of games. This we don't have many of these games. This is what I'm talking about. This is the difference between buying games that people are selling and buying what you think it might be somebody's collection. I have a feeling this was somebody's collection, their own personal games, because there's some odd titles in there, not just the regular titles, you know? Oh, look at this. This is great. I don't know if it's a great game, but I love Godzilla. Godzilla with the instructions. Real nice and clean. That's great. Oh, here's Mappy Land. Blades of Steel. Blades of Steel, and here's the Tetris instruction manual. Major League Baseball with the manual. Captain Comic. Look at that. That's an interesting case. I've never seen a case like that before. Captain Comic. Excite Bike with the manual. And lastly, RC Pro-Am with the Blades of Steel manual. Yeah, so there you have it. That is one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 Nintendo games, the Nintendo, and 2 joysticks for $10. That's the American dream right there. Guys, get out to these garage sales. There's treasure out there. And most of them with their manuals. Some missing their manuals. Okay. Okay, so that was it for my haul. That was it for what I picked up. So let's get right into what my parents brought home. Where do we start? Oh, we'll start right here. I see. What do I see? 4 boxes on the table when I get there. 4 boxes on the table. I look inside. Now I'm not going to tell you. This is all at one garage sale. They picked this stuff up at. These 4 boxes, and I'm not going to tell you how much they paid yet. I'm going to show you what we got first. So I immediately this happened to be the first box I looked in. And I damn near took a dump in my pants when I saw this. Okay. So here we go. It's an N64, Nintendo 64, in good shape, really nice shape, really, really clean. And then some controller here, RF cable. I don't know why you need an RF cable for Nintendo 64. Another joystick here. Another joystick here. RCA cables. Another joystick. And another joystick. These are all Nintendo joysticks. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 joysticks. Okay, and some games here. We got Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Star Fox 64, Madden Football 64, Kobe Bryant NBA Courtside, Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Now again, these games are all clean. no stickers so far. This is my first time seeing these games. I took a brief look in the box. I really wanted to open this stuff up now for you guys. So here we go. Triple Play 2000. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Madden 99. .007 The World Is Not Enough. .007 The World Is Not Enough again. Super Mario 64. Duke Nukem 64. This is a game I always wanted to try for the Nintendo 64, even though I heard it's not that good. I don't know how you can ruin a Duke Nukem game, but we'll have to try. You know how you ruin a Duke Nukem game? In the classic Nintendo fashion, and that's you make it rated PG. It's just like, you know what, that always used to piss me off about Nintendo growing up. They used to water down all their games. They'd ruin the Mortal Kombat games. They'd take blood out and whatnot. Nintendo's a great system, but they just, I don't know, they had a way of really botching good games. Okay. Turok 2. Uh, 007 GoldenEye. Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. Okay, so those are the games. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 games for the Nintendo 64. And there's some manuals in here. The World Is Not Enough. Instruction manual. Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And another World Is Not Enough manual. Okay. There. And we have a couple other pieces here. I'm not entirely sure what this is. A Game Shark with some type of a pin connector on the back. Another piece that says Nintendo 64 on it. I don't know what that is. I guess a Rummel pack, and a jumper pack. It says jumper pack. And it's got some type of Japanese writing on it. I don't know what this is. I don't know if you guys don't, let me know. Okay, so that's the Nintendo 64 right there. Okay, the next box I saw was this. This box right here. And inside is a Sony PlayStation. Very clean Sony PlayStation with 2 memory cards. No game inside. Sony PlayStation. And More AV cords, power cord. Tactical espionage action Metal Gear Solid. This is a game that my parents, you know, it blows my mind. This is a game they picked up last week. And I'm not, if you guys think I'm being squirrely here, I'm not being squirrely with you guys. Because here's the other one. And you know what? Look at this. And another Final Fantasy VII. And they picked up this very same game last week, which is right here. So that's pretty neat. Then we got a Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power Battles. Instruction manual for a Game Shark for the PlayStation. Okay, so that was that box. And then in this box, alright, I don't want to lose continuity here. So there's PlayStation games under here. Okay, I'm just gonna run through these guys. Just in the interest of keeping this brief. Parappa the Rapper. Wing Commander 3, Heart of the Tiger. Wing Commander 4, The Price of Freedom. Ultimate Fighting Championship. Resident Evil 2. Tenchu Stealth Assassins. Blood Omen Legacy of Kain. Command and Conquer Red Alert Retaliation. Resident Evil. Ninja Shadow of Darkness. FIFA 99. Tetris Plus. Triple Play 98. Tecmo Super Bowl. FIFA 98. I guess these are sports games. FIFA 2000. Another FIFA 2000. FIFA 97. Excuse me. And World Cup 98. And there's another N64 game in here. NFL Quarterback Club 98. Alright, so put these over here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 PlayStation games. Well, 20 and 21 if you count the Metal Gear. Okay. And then, I'm sorry about the phone. The German festival is happening around here, so my friends want to go to the German festival, but I definitely wanted to make this video before anything today. I was just so excited to get home. Speaking of which, I went to a garage sale, and I found this like it was like a survival knife, like something Rambo would have, and I bought it for $2. And as I'm looking at something else, the guy comes up to me and he says, "Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Do you speak German?" And I am German, but I know, like, I turned around and I said to him, I said, "Stehst du und stehen Sie, und Schnickel fritzt und Schnarregans, und Varlet den Nazarin fritzt dazu bei Gisteinay," which is like some bullshit line that I run on chicks at the bar, like telling them, you know, I'm German and I know how to speak it fluently. You know, I don't know, somehow I think that's going to get him into the sack. But I said that to him, and he looked at me baffled because he actually spoke German. And I said, "Oh, it must be a different dialect that you don't understand." So he goes, "Hold on a second," and he goes inside. I think I have this. He goes inside and he brings out this like Nazi book. Yeah, he brings out this book, The Afrika Korps, which is all about, like, I guess Hitler's strategical tactics in Africa. And he says to me, he goes, "Here," he goes, you know, almost like this is a brotherhood now. He goes, "Here," he goes, "I want you to have this." So I was like, "Oh, thank you. Thanks a lot, I appreciate that." So, anyhow, I got something to read while I'm on the bull. Alright, so continuing with that box of PlayStation stuff, PlayStation controller, a PlayStation controller, a PlayStation controller, a PlayStation controller, and a multi-tap. So whoever this guy was, he liked this video.